Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're gonna make a glass in Blender 3D. First of all, we are delete all of the things in our workspace by pressing A and delete. Then we are gonna make a scene by adding a plane from the mesh menu and scale it a little bit. Yes, that's good. And then we are gonna switch to the edit mode by pressing tab and select the edge by pressing 2, or you can select this from the menu and pressing E and Z by extrude these edges, like extrude surface by edges. And then we are gonna select the linked edges together by pressing shift and selecting the edges, and then pressing Ctrl B to add a bevel. And this is you can see it's a smooth and quick scene background for our glass effect. Okay, then we need have an object to add this glass effect. For this, we are gonna add a cylinder to the scene and right click shade auto smooth. Then we have to give a little bit curves and changes to the object. They can look like a vase or a cup, and we have to add a cut to our object by pressing Ctrl R, and then we can select the face and press E to extrude, and you can play this around. But it's important to have a right structure for this kind of object that looks like glass, because in glass you can see every little mistakes on your object, and I have some mistakes too, and this looks like little chunky stuff you can see in the next part of the video. Okay, and I wanted to have a render image of this glass. For this, we need to add a light and camera to the scene. For this, I wanted to add the sunlight and rotate it a little bit to our surface by pressing R, and you can add anything like light or camera or mesh by pressing Shift A. And then I wanted to add a camera, and I want to change the camera size to the real size because it's on the landscape orientation, but I wanted to switch it to the portrait. Okay, everything is done. Now it's time to add a material to our scene and our object. You can add a material to your object by pressing the material red circle on the right tab. And first of all, I wanted to add a color to our background. It's light blue. And if you want to have glass effects or jelly effects, you have to switch your render mode from EVs to cycle, because cycle has more and more light options. Yes, but EV don't have this kind of stuffs. For this, you have to switch, and then by adding material to our vase, we had to reduce the roughness to the 0, and then we have to decrease the transmission weight, and then yes, it's okay, I think, but don't forget to switch to the cycles mode. And as you can see, there is a smooth glass effect, but you know, as I mentioned before, it's important to have a right structure for your object, like the edges or the linked points. It's important, but as you can see, the vase has some kinds of mistakes here, but you can easily make a right structure as objects. It's okay, but it's not today's topic. And this is our basic kind of glass effect. You can easily apply to your object this kind of stuffs. And if you like the video, please like and subscribe. And I upload my daily renders to the shorts part. If you want, you can check there. Okay, see you next time. Bye.